And while all of that serious stuff is going on, it is, of course, still the festive season, contrary to popular belief. I know the weather's not quite playing along. It's very hard to get into festive mood when the sun isn't quite shining. But, of course, we are following the sun here on Morning Live, and we will find it by fire, by force. And as the Free State steps up its message as a province to go to, not merely pass through on the N1, the spotlight turns to Parys, which is, of course, the northernmost town of the province and as a tourist attraction of note. And this time, the sun will rise at the Casa Cara Lodge, which has been described as having a Mozambican vibe, if you will, about it. The lodge, nestled along the scenic banks of the Vaal River, offers just the right type of activities to pull people to the Free State. And we have our news reporter, Kamogole, Seekoi, who joins us from Casa Cara Lodge. Let's find out what's happening there. Kamogole, good morning.
Sakina, well, we are not at the Casa Cara at the moment. We had to leave there this morning. The network was not working with us this morning, but we came to the streets of Parys here in the Ngwathe municipality, where the MEC has said, you know what, Ki December, boss, let's go to the streets and let's talk from the streets of Parys. I just want to bring him into the conversation, just talking to us about the summer campaign. MEC, the sun is now out, the excitement is rising. We can see that even your people are ready to welcome the tourists to come to this place. But let's talk about Ngwathe and in particular Parys. Why is it a strategic asset for the province, this area? I know that you have other areas that you want people to come to, but this one in particular, why is it one of your most important assets as a tourist destination?
Thanks very much, and thanks to yourself, SABC, and good morning to your viewers. First and foremost, you will know that Parys is bordering two provinces, and there's an intersection of the N1 which goes as far as outside the Bloemfontein, the Harib areas. So firstly, we are welcoming visitors from Northwest, which is not very far. Potchefstroom, I think it's 45 kilometers away, and then you also have Gauteng this side. I think Vanderbijl is also 45 kilometers away. So that's the most important thing that we say. The people in those provinces, they must come and visit this area, first and foremost. But secondly, because of the attractiveness of it in relation to the nature conservation that we have, but also the tourist attractions and destinations that are found here in Ngwathe. When we talk about Ngwathe, we don't only talk about Parys. We also bring along the Vredefort. In Vredefort, you will know that we also have Vredefort Dome. Vredefort Dome, we are told that many years ago, there was a stone that came from, we don't know where, but it hit there at Vredefort Dome. Then it caused those domes in around Parys and Vredefort. But some of the impacted in the Northwest. So that is why we are sharing the issue of Vredefort Dome together with Northwest as part and parcel of the tourist attraction. So we are inviting people to visit that area. We are busy with refurbishment and some reconstruction. I think next year we will have finished. But on this street, this is where you found anyone who's driving from N1, I always encourage them. As and when you go through the N1, just go in or on Parys. Then the street here, this is where we're having beautiful and delicious eateries in the whole of the Free State. You'll find them here. So that is why it becomes one of our strategic areas. It's just one of the, there are many strategic areas in the Free State that one will enjoy during these summer holidays.
Just talk to us about stakeholders that are involved in this, especially small businesses. How is the department ensuring, as you're talking about the eateries that are here and of course around the province, but how is the department ensuring that these stakeholders are included, especially when it comes to empowerment?
Okay, I think you will know that the executive of the Free State government, the 7th administration, we have taken a decision, a conscious decision that we really need to empower SMMEs here in the Free State. The reason being to ensure that they got empowered, but also they benefit from whatever activities and initiatives that we are taking. So this is what we have done. Number one, we are involving the tour guides. We have trained I think 120 so far of the tour guides throughout the Free State. These are the people who are going to be responsible to take the tourists along our own tourist attractions and tourist destinations. But these are also people who have been trained to talk about the life experiences. I was in Sasolburg. I was so blown up by one lady called Lily who said to me, even if we don't have destinations, but let's try and sell our experiences, our life experiences, kokasi, involving your car washes, involving the lifestyle restaurants in our areas. Right here, 30 minutes away from here, there's a place called Andona. You always find people having those. So it's a place we are trying to support it. So the reason we're also talking about it is that when people visit Sasol, when people visit Parys, they know about such places. But SMMEs are involved. They have been trained, they have been capacitated. They are also part of the value chain in tourism.
MEC, thank you so much for your time this morning. As you've heard, that is the MEC Economic Development and Tourism here in the Free State. Quite excited about the launched last month here in the province, just making sure that there are tourists that come to the and that
Well, our apologies there, just losing the sound there to Kamogole Seekoi. And as she said, she had to move from where she was previously, because of a signal problem. And we had a similar issue on Friday. It is what it is, but we get the job done. So that's what's happening in Parys in the Free State.